What's up with it, bro?
What's that?
Nothing much. Introduce yourself, let the people know who you is.
I'm C Mack, Chris Mack, your favorite drunkle, the host of Level Podcast. Goddamn me, soon to be your favorite podcast.
Okay, soon to be your favorite podcast. Let the people know about Level Podcast. First off, let the people know about you.
Well, I'm a Leo, and I like it. I talk shit, man. I'm just your average guy trying to make it, man. You know what I mean? Nothing special. You hear me?
Yeah.
Shooting all my shots. So many people been telling me I should try comedy, and I decided to shoot it. You know what I mean?
Well, with the podcast?
With the podcast, I'm just doing stand-up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm doing a little bit of everything. I got a Level Gang clothing line coming to y'all soon. You know, with Level Apparel. You know what I mean?
I've been seeing a few people rocking it with Jess E.
Yeah, that's my co-host on the podcast.
Okay.
Shout out Jess E. Shout out Daenerys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Get into a podcast a little bit. Like, how did you, like you say, I guess you say people been encouraging you to do it. Like, what made you say, fuck it, I'm just going ahead and do it?
Because at this point, what I got to lose, I feel like the most high talking to me at this point. If everybody, people that don't even know each other, steady telling you to do the same thing, everybody saying the same thing, at some point, I believe in a higher power. It's like it's a message from God, you know what I mean? So, why not shoot the shot?
What do you want people to take from your podcast? Like, what is, like what kind of topics you going to be discussing on your podcast, things like that?
Basically, all it is I call it level because it's all about balance, and level spelled the same forwards and backwards. There ain't no right or wrong. The only thing perfect is math. You know what I mean? It's just a balanced perspective. It's just my perspective on different topics and situations. Ain't no wrong on Level Podcast. You know what I mean? 2 + 2 gonna always be 4. But me and you can see the same thing and give 2 different stories, and both of us can pass a lie detector test. Wars are fought over perspective. That's all the argument is.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's deep. I ain't never heard.
You know, that's all it is. But don't nobody never want to see the next person's point of view.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? My whole thing is just hear me out. I ain't even saying I'm right, but I'm not a psycho neither. This just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? That's all.
That's definitely. Like, how was the beginning of your podcast? Like, how was it starting off?
This is my second time launching it. I had launched it with a couple other guys, but due to real life, I had to take care of my reality before I could chase the dream. You know what I mean? So I had to fall back off of it. But now I got my head together. You know what I mean? Now I'm ready to go full-fledged. You know what I mean? And the Most High put a circle around me this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so things.
I don't want to be one of the niggas keep saying, "Oh man," you know what I'm saying?
He's saying, yeah. I usually look back at some of my interviews when we done with this and just look back at some of my interviews. I keep saying, "Goddamn me,
goddamn me, baby, young." That's some St. Louis shit. Goddamn me, baby, young.
Goddamn me. But nah. So, what part of St. Louis did you grow up in?
The Cochran Projects, a legendary hood.
It's legendary just in the nation. Shit, St. Louis, like it's like one of the first projects. City.
But the Cochran legendary, everything that the light touches, it's the pride, man. I'm hella stupid. I'm just playing. No, downtown St. Louis, man. You know, just the whole downtown area for real. You know, but I'm really from the Cochran Projects.
It's there. It's like you said. It's just historic shit. It's the Cochran is neighborhood gardens.
Mm-hmm. One of the first projects in the United States. For real.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And they call it a project because it's just like lab rats. When you put people on top of each other, they do this in the Actually, scientists do this. You stack rats on top of each other and give them a limited amount of supplies, they instantly start to kill each other. You know what I mean? It's survival of the fittest. You give them a limited amount of resources. They used to do that to rats, and once they figured that out, that's how they did our people. I'm an educated fool, y'all. Tune in, Level Podcast.
Yeah. I did an interview with an older guy from Cochran. He actually said the same thing you said. I
probably talked to him. I didn't, but I'm gonna take that credit because I'm just talking shit.
How was life for you growing up?
It's alright, man. I can't complain. I used to think I had it rough, but I really didn't, man. Single mother, did the best she could. Actually did amazing for real. I didn't realize I was spoiled. I was in the hood, but I was ghetto fabulous type shit. So it was alright, man. I can't complain.
I tell you, your mother did her thing, basically. Shit.
Yeah, I had everything I needed, but not everything I wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what made you go outside.
Most definitely,
You know what I mean? Had everything you needed though, but to you wanted more. You didn't realize that you was blessed compared to some of the people that you grew up around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
shit, I'm definitely out there. I mean, the victim of that, like you say, getting outside of what you know, what you had established at home. Shit, like you said, you pursuing shit. I guess an image in a sense, for real.
We was led the wrong way.
Yeah.
We was led astray. You know what I mean? It's like everything they taught us was wrong, low key. You know what I mean? Even back to the money over bitches, niggas before hoes. Now that I'm grown and I know life, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You know what I mean? Like, we was just led astray, man. We was taught wrong. But when Mom Deuce was telling you this, Mom Love, she telling you this. But she know. She don't know nothing. I'm good on. Man, she ain't never been outside. But now that you get grown, you think back like, my mom was a fucking genius.
That's how you wait till you get up like, damn, that was right. You hear me?
Yeah, for real though.
Yeah, especially just like this generation now, shit. Most of the younger generation, like my generation or whatever, a lot of parents are getting killed out here. Shit, and a lot of children getting killed. They just revealed St. Louis was
got the most child death because I'm ashamed. That's crazy. It's like, okay, I was around one of my little homies, and back to the podcast shit from history. You know how you can understand somebody's point of view? It makes sense, but you still know it's wrong and shit. I'm like, that shit wrong. You won't kill no kids and boom, boom, boom. He was like, look here. He was like, motherfuckers be trying to use their kid to get a pass. You know what you doing out here. That's your loved one. You probably did something to somebody I love. So, if it's fuck my loved ones, why should I care about yours? But in my mind, I'm like, that kind of makes sense, but God, it's a baby. But they like, ain't no passes. But it's like social engineering. They led us that way. It's like Hansel, they dropped the little crumbs. You just don't tell us to. You know the sharks migrate the same the route that the slave ships took from Africa to America. You know that's how they migrate. Because there was so many slaves got through over them ships in the water that, you know, they smell blood in the water. So they got used to going that route. And it's been, 400 years? It's been years, 500, however long it's been. They still go because they were socially engineered to take their route. Their ancestors did that. They boom, boom, boom. And the devil was crafty. You know what I mean? So they socially engineered us to go this way. They knew what they was doing. You know, and then they blaming the victim for being victimized. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not making an excuse for my people, but I'm making an excuse for my people.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you know? I definitely can relate to that. Like I say, shit, basically, like we've been programmed for years. We ain't just start off like this shit. It's something that's been going on.
They knew exactly what they were doing. Have you ever noticed, like they say, like they freed the slave? Have you ever noticed that they give you just enough to make it back to work? What's the difference? When we were slaves and they didn't actually pay us money, it was like they fed you, they gave you housing. Boom, boom. It's still like that, but you was always under them. It's still like that.
Then they take the little extra you got for taxes. Huh?
It's still like that. You still up under the elite. You get what I'm saying? They got to figure it out. They give you these new stimmies. Gas just went up.
Getting that shit back.
They know what they doing. Yeah. They give you money to stimulate the economy. They know exactly what they doing.
Yeah, that's all they put it out there. They keep that shit.
They give you that, boom. That's why they got Black Friday and all that. They give you that money, then they put shit on sale. I seen a Walmart ad, and it actually said, it's tax time, it's time to upgrade those TVs. This is an actual Walmart ad, dog. This is not a joke or nothing. Why is Walmart saying, hey niggas.
Come spend that money, man.
Hey.
You know you want to stun on them.
New TV.
Got the 70 inch.
Got a lady on a 70 inch. You must have seen it. And it was $4.99. And then I'm like, I think I need a 70 inch TV. You know what I mean?
For me. That shit fucked up.
And then it's like when you talk like this to a younger person that ain't got a little sense, you a line. What the fuck is this nigga talking?
Yeah. That's how it is. I was there. I was young here, so I know shit. You was young, so you know shit how it is.
Yeah. I thought I was hella smart when I was You could tell me that I was a dumb motherfucker, boy. You hear me?
Well, how did you get? How did you get to where you at now? Like as far as
Trial and error.
yeah.
Trial and error. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing. Like I said, I thought I was smart. But as time went on, I realized, like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? Trial and error, that's the best answer.
Trial and error, damn right, shit. Bump your head a couple times so you know, hey, that's hot. You know?
I didn't even realize I was a fool because, you know, a wise man learns from somebody else's mistakes. A wise man look at somebody else and be like, I ain't gonna do that. A fool be like, he just didn't do it right. I can walk through fire.
You hear me?
That nigga just didn't turn sideways. I'm gonna turn sideways. Next thing you know, you got 3rd-degree burns. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's definitely. Yeah, shit, man. You dropping a lot of gems, man. Dropping a lot of gems, shit.
I hope they pick them up, though.
I'm picking them up, shit. Hopefully they do too, shit. Will you find like a lot of this type of, I guess, your insight of life on your podcast?
Yeah, it's just my perspective. Like this is my podcast right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do on my podcast. I just have somebody else right there. You might agree to this, however it be. I'm not even saying I'm right with this. It's just my perspective on things. Somebody might hear me talking and saying, this nigga's a damn fool. What the fuck is he talking about? But that's fine. Don't say that to me, because now we got a problem. You're disrespecting me. Just agree to disagree. It's just how I view things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now, if you can say something to me, you probably got your perspective. Say something to me, you might can sway me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you never too old to learn. You can learn from young people, old people.
When you stop learning, you're dead.
Yeah, that's it. You like to stop learning shit. You dumb. You stuck.
Right, real shit.
I've been wise man once told me, love is a acceptable form of insanity.
Love is an wise man told me that too. Love is a socially acceptable form of insanity.
Yeah. Break that down. What you mean? What exactly does that mean?
Because it's like, you can be stalking somebody. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Popping up at the house, knocking at the door. Boom, boom, boom. And the motherfucker can be like, well, we was married. I love her. Motherfucker like, I feel you, bro.
He said, nigga, you tripping.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel you,
but
bro.
you're saying because, he loved him, that's his reason of doing it.
That's his reason, but the society accepts that because of the word love. When people really don't know what love really means, because real love is unconditional. You know what I mean? Real love only is really between like immediate family. I can't say that, I take that back. Real love is unconditional. You know what I mean? Real love is the truth. You know what I mean?
The truth. I'd say
is
that.
The truth.
The truth.
I used to lie. I'd rather lose you with the truth than keep you with a lie.
Mm-hmm.
People swear they love you, but I used to be tripping. I didn't realize I used to be tripping. Because anybody with good sense, if they tripping, if I'm tripping, I must don't know I'm tripping. But if you really love me, you will pull my coattail and be like, you know what I mean? But goddamn man, motherfucker like, you cool? Nah, you. I literally used to ask this question. Like, hey, am I tripping? And motherfuckers would be like, nah, you cool. You don't give a fuck about me,
at all.
You know what I mean? Like, but then on the flip side of it, I was the nigga. I try to tell my dogs when I feel like, nah, you can test a relationship with the truth. If you my dog and I tell you tripping, and you flip out on me, because I ain't gonna never like disrespect your manhood and tell you in front of people, because you know what I mean? I'm gonna pull your coattail, like, cuz. No disrespect, but boom, 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 boom.
You should be able to accept that.
You know what I mean? And if you don't, in my mind, I'm telling you this because you my people. What if you come out, nigga, what the fuck you think you, boom, boom? Because unwarranted opinions comes off as disrespect. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You only accept that if your mother pull you to the side and be like, hey, boy, boom, 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 you gonna take heed. Yeah. But another motherfucker might got that kind of love for you too. Mm-hmm. But they pull you to the side and be like, hey, cuz, boom, 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 boom. Like, who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga?
Right.
Don't you?
You hear me, hey?
Hey, you know what? I ain't got. Now I know we not what I thought we was. You know what I mean? I didn't realize I was fucked up until I wasn't fucked up no more. Hindsight always 20/20. I be thinking about like, damn, like, ghost. You know what I mean? Yeah. So my thing is this. Thank you. it's beauty in the struggle. Like everything come back to level. Like the clothing line slogan is embrace your level. It's like if you balling, congratulations. If you decent, you still trying to get it. You know what I mean? Like keep grinding. If you down bad, that's cool too. It's beauty in the struggle. And the beauty that's in the struggle, you get to know who your real people is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the people that jump out the car, I'm not mad at you because you don't owe me that. I'm a grown man.
That's what I said.
You don't owe me that. Once
you
you an adult, don't nobody owe you that. You get what I'm saying? The only thing I ask, just respect me. Some people, you know what I mean? But my thing is this, people will talk about you but won't say it to you. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I don't respect. That's the sound like, it ain't what you can say anything to somebody, it's just how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker will, back to the same story, a motherfucker will say everything come 360 when you keep it real. Motherfucker will be like, nah, you cool. But as soon as I leave out, dude was tripping, cuz, wasn't it? Dog, I thought you was my dog. I just asked you, was I fucking tripping, cuz? But I put my mind frame off on other people. Yeah. I pull a nigga to the side and
that's what like, something you would have did.
Yeah, but bumping my head made me realize I know who my circle is. I'm not mad at nobody. Now that a nigga done got his head back together and goddamn me, because the sun always come back around. The sun always come back out. You know, karma is real. I outlived my karma. I learned my lesson. Now the Most High is shining the sun. He's shining the light on me again. Motherfuckers trying to come back around. I ain't got no beef with you, but it's everything math. If it's fuck me, you know it's fuck you, right?
Ain't got to put that much energy in it.
Yeah, but I ain't saying it like it's beef, but I'm just saying like if it's like for me, you know when you come around it's for you.
Straight up.
But now guess what? This nigga ain't funny than a motherfucker. Man, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
You hear me?
A little bitty bitch. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You hear me? But the difference between me and them is, I'm not mad at you. You was mad at me. I'm going where the Most High took me. It's like an analogy for like, I wish you was.
You said it's all, I didn't got analogies for days.
For everything. You know how to swim?
Nope.
Okay, that's a perfect example then. If you jump in the water, if you drowning, the more you fight, the faster you drown. But if you can just relax and put your body at ease, you can float. You know what I'm saying? So somebody come save you. That's an analogy for life. We keep trying to get it right, keep going. We keep going, trying to figure out. And the more we do that, the more we drown. When you just sit the fuck down, chill out, peace be still. What the old heads say, the Most High gonna take you where He wants you to go. You get what I'm saying? The Most High gonna take you exactly where He wants you to be. But the more you fight, you drown.
Fucking yourself.
You drown. Message.
Man. You got messages, analogies. Where can people find your podcast at?
It's on Spotify. It's other apps, but I want to make sure I get all the. 1 second. On Spotify, it's on the Anchor app. It's Spotify Anchor. Those are all, you can download those for free. It's Level Podcast by C Mack, by Chris Mack. It should pop right up. This the logo. You will see that. Wherever you see the scale, you see me. It's all about balance. I ain't saying I'm right. It's just my perspective. I'm pretty sure you probably got one. I might not agree. Let's just agree to disagree, though. People kill each other because they can't agree to disagree. And this how I came up with this perspective. Changed my life. I'm sitting in the car with one of my people. We're at a liquor store. It's 2 grown men. One of them blowing the other one down. And the other one like, you got it, bro. Boom, 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 boom. So when we pulling off, I'm like, dude, goddamn, he pussy. Dude talking to him like, yeah. My partner like, dude just ain't got time for this shit, cause like, this grown man, that shit ain't even worth even beefing over.
Right.
And I'm like, nah, but he was like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. This how I feel about the situation. Smooth old nigga.
Right.
I'm not gonna go. No, this how I feel about it. You know what? Turn the music back up. You're absolutely right.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I still felt how I felt about it. But at the same time, why I'm going to debate and beef with you, I ain't trying to sway. You know, I feel like he got bitched out. You feel like dude ain't have it. Respect.
Right.
Wars are fought over perspective. Mm-hmm. Message. Face it.
You got no like social handles or nothing like that? Like social media pages? If you find you at?
I got, you can find me at Chris Mack on Facebook. You can also follow the podcast, Level Podcast on Facebook. C Mack 819 on Instagram.
Okay.
And follow me on my personal pages, and I will soon, because I'm just not relaunching, y'all. Just got my head together. I was fucked up. I'll keep y'all informed. Give a nigga a chance, goddamn. Look at me, please, goddamn. Look, this is how you sit. Please, give me a chance on the motherfucking podcast. You know what I want? You won't be disappointed. I'm putting the candy in the medicine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So just closing out right here. What word of advice can you leave?
Treat others how you want to be treated, because karma is real. That's treat others how karma is real. The Most High don't micromanage. Everybody is their own God. He's not sitting up there like, C Mack deserve this. I'm gonna give him. He don't do that. I'm gonna give you. Everybody get what they deserve, whether good or bad. If you can be honest with yourself, the hardest thing I ever had to do was sit down in a room by myself. I was working a job that sent us out of town. I had a room by myself. I'm in Arkansas. I don't know nobody. I got off work at 4:30. For 2 weeks, I'm just in this hotel room by myself. After I blamed everybody about everything came back to me. If somebody steal out your house, be honest, you let them in your house. You get what I'm saying? If you really be honest with yourself, you had it coming. You know what I mean?